Is this the plane of the future? Hey everyone, Jason Smith here, host of the Bridge Podcast. I am here in beautiful Shougang Park in Beijing for the annual CIFTIS, CIFTIS, China's International Fair for Trade and Services. And one of the things that I'm really interested in is tourism and culture services. I travel a lot, and so that is something that I am very interested in. And behind me is the display for just that. Well, boys and girls, what do we have here? We have the Culture and Tourism Services Exposition Hall number 1. And actually, it's the first hall for the entire CIFTIS event, so we're kind of starting in order. Let's go see what it is all about. Wow, there's an RV. We have a friend of the show, Fernando, who travels all over China. He travels in an RV. They have an RV setup. Let's go see if we can take a look inside. For family. Oh. There's no one here to let me inside, so I'm not going to just pop the door open. This hall just keeps going on, and apparently you can see there are several more halls that are just for culture and tourism. So there is a lot to see here at CIFTIS today, and because there are more than a dozen other themes besides culture and tourism. Is this the plane of the future? Here in the exposition, they have cafes within each of the halls themselves. There's one here called W Coffee. Gizmos, gadgets. Robots. Check out that robot. For those of you wishing to stay in shape, they are selling a Keep C1 cycle. And for the Beijing Opera and other similar cultural event aficionados, so far the big things I've seen is potential future modern airplanes and an RV, along with quite a lot of other services. So they are travel and tourism related. Pretty cool. They have displays everywhere, on the ceiling, on the floor, on the walls, that move and bring you through local and foreign areas. Wow. It's like cartoon hyper-realism. It looks amazing in person. I hope that the camera can pick up how incredible this looks. Here it says, I speak for copyright. It has a copyright infringement booth to alert people to the importance of making sure that they follow copyright. We are still in culture and tourism and that part of CIFTIS. So for those of you who don't know, this behind me is Yuanmingyuan, which is now known as the Yuanmingyuan ruins, where European colonial imperialists came to Beijing and looted it, stealing thousands of Chinese artifacts and bringing them to museums in the West, where they are still kept, and burning the remainder of the summer palace to the ground. Of course, there are two summer palaces, but this one is Yuanmingyuan. And over here is a three-dimensional image of all of the heads of the zodiac animals which were stolen from China. Hey boys and girls, we are here at Hall 2 for Culture and Tourism Services. Let's go check out another mammoth hall. Well everyone, I guess traveling and tourism wouldn't be complete without rocketry. And they have some cute little spaceships. There are a lot of wraparound LED screens. Now today is day one of CIFTIS, and you can see some of the vendors are still struggling to finish setting up at the last moment before the next 5 days of folks coming in to see all of these amazing displays. For those of you who can't get enough Bing Duan Duan, they have Beijing Culture Bing Duan Duan. Now, I have a little one of these exact one at home that I got from my wife, who is Bing Duan Duan nuts. She loves Bing Duan Duan. We have, I don't know, 5 or 6 Bing Duan Duan now. It looks like a tiny roller coaster ride. I want to see if I can go. Thank you. Oh. Okay, no problem. Vendors are still getting ready. Looks like someone's already been on this ride. I'm gonna get to go next. I said yes. The seats actually have like a little thing to protect you, like in Jurassic Park, where it closes on and holds you in as you go into the 3D roller coaster ride. I'm inside the ride now. The 3D experience was really cool because even though it's just a wraparound screen, they use the computer to really understand your peripheral vision, make objects come really close to you, and you get the feeling that you're there. There's a little bit of movement from the car too. There's an entire exhibition here devoted to Dashing Airport and the Dashing area, where you can buy pins and bags relating to Dashing, which is a really cool airport. I've flown out of there about 10 times here in China. I didn't expect that. There's even ice cream based on the Dashing Airport located here. Dressing up in traditional Chinese military armor. They're going to have a speech here at Colorful World by Liu Cher, who is the Vice President of CRI Online. There's no better place to have forums for countries than the International Tourism and Culture Exhibition. So, they have a series of countries here represented. We have still here in culture and tourism. I just want to note how exceptionally into Bing Dun Dun my wife actually is. On the display behind me, there are a bunch of different Winter Olympics, Beijing Winter Olympics related toys, and my wife has 3 that are on that display. Here, still in culture and tourism, they have different countries represented, different products from different places. Over here, rugs from Central Asia and snacks from other countries around the world. And they have free samples too. Some sort of massive line has formed here. I'm not really sure for what. It looks like people are getting little fake passports with stamps saying the Shogong area inside of it. Like a souvenir for coming here to CIFTIS. Okay, well, that is it for these 2 massive halls for the culture and tourism aspect of CIFTIS. Now, it looks like there are a lot of displays that'll be coming up in the next couple days, and also there'll be more guest speakers giving presentations throughout all of CIFTIS. But we are here on day 1. I love these little robots. These robots, for those of you who don't know, they're tiny little AI-driven cars that oftentimes sell goods and snacks. All right, let's go see what else there is to see here at China's International Fair for Trade and Services.